update from the Granular and Circa digital team out here. Just want to give you a rundown, just a really quick synopsis of what's going on, what's to come, and what you need to be prepared for. I'm joined by Kelly Herbick, ADSM up there in northeastern U.S. What we want to just give is a little teaser. We want to talk about what we need to be prepared for, what's coming, what we need to get done in the 2019 season. So, Kelly, why don't you just give us a little bit of information on what's to come here?
Yeah, and I'll just get the background on what we've been working on, right? So when we think about Granular, we acquired the company over a year ago, and we've been really hard at work trying to make sure we can bring some next-gen, really good tools forward to our customers. So what we've been building is what we're calling the Granular suite of software that allows us to have a low-level, light-entry touch point for Granular Insights that will replace our Encirca Basic and Pro tools, and then an opportunity to have an upsell path or an upbuy path toward our premium levels of services of agronomy and business. So we're really excited about this new platform and where we're headed, but really specifically around Insights today, we've got some exciting new features to talk about that I think are going to get you excited about where we're headed in 2020. So Casey, can you talk to us a little bit about what we're doing with data in?
Yeah, this is huge. This is something that's really close to my heart. This InCab experience, the visualization of data in real time. We're going to have an announcement here. I think we've all kind of talked about it in front of growers, in front of the team. But sometime here in the end of February, we're going to have an announcement on what we're doing with InCab. So please stay tuned for that. Pay attention. There's going to be a lot of good stuff and cool stuff to come out. So Kelly, we talked just a little bit about Insights here.
Yeah, you bet. So Insights imagery, we've had a ton of requests for directed scouting functionality. Help us better manage our time, prioritize what fields we go look at when we go look at them. We took that feedback that we were getting from our customers, and we're building that into our next generation tool in Insights imagery that will get launched this summer and really be available for sales through the Pioneer channels here for the 2020 sales season. So as we transition to those next generation tools, we're working really hard on a transition path to make sure that any pro users today have the opportunity to experience those tools as they come available if they choose. So really exciting stuff, great new functionality within that app, and I'm excited about it. How about Insights analysis, Casey? I think there's some really cool stuff happening here.
Yeah, this is another feature. This is kind of like tying the whole bow together and getting this nice package, what we can do with all this information. So granular analysis is a unique tool. It's going to help bring agronomy and financials together and just so growers can leverage, their machine data with, satellite imagery, any layer that they want to bring in to start to really delve into what's going on out there in the field, understand hybrids. So this is kind of the icing on the cake. So I'm pumped.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really nice that it brings ROI into the equation. We talk a lot about agronomy, right? But those decisions have to be profitable on the farm. And that's what Insights analysis is going to allow us to get to. So it's really exciting stuff. All right. So in the famous words of Gandhi, the future depends on what we do today, right? And we are needing to be really focused around Encirca Pro right now. If you're a customer, if you're a rep, getting boundaries in the system here right now today is going to help you pave the way to have a really easy transition and experience as we move toward these next generation tools. So really thinking about staying focused here, taking the tools that we've got today with Encirca Pro and using them on the farm through the 2019 growing season. So Casey, can you talk to us about a couple of the new features that we've got coming in 5.0? Because 5.0 is going to hit here in a couple weeks, just February 14th, will become available for an update in the App Store. And I just want to make sure everybody realizes exactly what that tool can do, how powerful it is on the farm.
Yeah, Kelly, you're exactly right. And you hit a good point there. One of the things we need to do on this app is make sure that everybody who downloads this app and is using it, we just here a couple weeks, you reload it back up. So you erase it and reload it. So we make sure that we utilize the functions that are rolling out. So last fall, we released where we were bringing in harvest data into the app. This spring, we're going to release the as planted data. Why is that important? Kelly's going to touch a little bit on some of the blue dot technology, directive scouting, but being able to look at what hybrids were planted and placed where, that's going to be huge in this app. The other thing, hyper-local weather, we're going to be able to select weather stations or where we want to pull our weather data from. That's just a couple of things that we're going to be rolling out here within Circuit 5.0.
Yeah, and Casey, you mentioned the Blue Dot technology. It's really fantastic. It's basically a follow me function to allow that to track you out into the portion of the field that you're standing in. So you think about things like checking your seeding rate, checking, your populations and stand establishment early in the spring. This is a great way to have not only the crop health index guiding you, but also have your access to your seeding rate information and your hybrid information right there with you so that you can document some of those differences in real time. Really good stuff. Also, really strong capabilities to use it to understand late season, things like harvest management, being able to identify what fields are at greater risk of needing to be harvested earlier and prioritize your time as you think about how you could use it this fall.
Yeah, that's right, Kelly. Yeah, I mean, so here, one of the things we're going to release here in this new update, you're going to be able to, an agronomist, a grower, Kelly, you're an old scout. You know how important it is when you're out there and you leave notes to a farmer and tell him, Mr. and Mrs. Farmer, hey, this is what I'm seeing out there. But now, with the satellite imagery we have, Blue Dot technology, and being able to send a note in a PDF form telling them, hey, this is what I'm seeing out in your field. This is what tells the story of what's going on. This is just another little touch point that we love to have, or that the growers, I know as a grower, I love it when I know that people are out there in the field and watching what's going on.
Yeah, it's a way to partner too, right? If you have your rep out working with you in the summertime, going out, scouting, helping guide you and understand what the crop looks like, you can set expectations for what type of a crop you're going to have this fall. Some of the really neat features are the percentage of the acres affected here, right? So if you see that you've got yellow sections of the field, you can also start to quantify what does that mean to my final product or my grain inventory potentially this fall. So having that partnership with the rep helping to guide you through some of those decisions and some of that information is really, really valuable. I think the last thing is the ability to just share all of that in real time. So you've got your scout, your rep is out there in the field, maybe it's you, as a grower, being able to document that and share that back to your email address, capture it in a note so that you can go back and reference those records later in time. We talk a lot about in-season management, but it's also important to take those learnings and use them year over year to improve your operation. So really exciting stuff with those new features that will come. We'll be back, but don't wait for us. We wouldn't want anyone to miss out on the opportunity to have the satellite eyes in the sky helping them manage their crop through the 2019 growing season.
Yeah, you're right, Kelly. How awesome is this? Again, coming from as a grower to know eyes in the sky, boots on the ground, protecting your investment, being able to tell your crop story throughout the year. Don't wait. Planters going to be rolling here up north. They already are down in South Texas. So let's get 2019 off to an awesome start.